Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Krabby Empath here. Um, I've missed you guys so much. I am so happy to be back doing this. It makes my whole world feel just kind of Unfortunately, I'm not too happy about this reading. I guess I should take the bad with the good, but if you saw by the title, this is going to be about Breasia Terrell. I've been on the Breasia case for a while now. So, just to give you a little rundown, if you haven't seen the other videos, Breasia was 10 years old when she went missing. She went missing July 10th. On December 4th, she turned 11. I do have a video on that day. And she was found March 21st. Kind of the rundown, and I don't want to get facts wrong, but the rundown of it, without going into full detail, was that her mother let her go stay the night with this male. His name is Henry Dinkins. Henry Dinkins is Breasia's, would have been her stepfather previously. It's her brother's dad, okay? He was a convicted sex offender. The mother knew this. Breasia went to stay the night, and she was never seen alive again. Henry Dinkins was arrested immediately afterwards because he failed to register as a sex offender. Now that Breasia has been found, unfortunately not with us anymore, he has been charged with first-degree murder and kidnapping. Little Breasia was found by a fisherman, and that's about all I know. So he's been arrested, but through my readings, I truly feel like there was a female involved. I feel like there was a lot of jealousy surrounding her, a lot of unnatural feelings that you would have for an adult or towards a child. Just a very sick situation. I don't believe she had much of a childhood. I have a lot of, I guess you could say, negative feelings about the whole thing. Many people that I've spoken to, we all kind of wonder why her mother has not been arrested, for the simple fact that her mother knew that she was sending her daughter to a sex offender. If you would like to, you can go look up her mom and see the demeanor. But I wanted to go ahead and do an update reading now that he's been arrested. Again, my gut feeling, my other readings tell me that there was a female involved in this. So, I guess without further ado, I will start this reading. Real quick, this is for entertainment purposes only. At times I do use vulgar language. And I also have thunder sounds that play throughout when I do this. I do want to apologize for the quality. I've been working on it, but I do not have my original computer that has the good camera on it. But I really, really want to get this done just to see what we can see. Perhaps if somebody else may be charged, something like that. So, without further ado, I guess let's just get these cards shuffled and get into it. Alright. Back to this. I've got my Art of the Root on. I got my picture of Breasia right here. And we're just going to get right into this. I accidentally hit the pause button instead of the stop button. I accidentally hit the pause button and forgot to hit the play button, so I don't know what all I said or didn't say there. I guess I'll go back and find out later. I'm sorry it's shaking, it's just the way it is. Alright, so we got Ace of Cups in reverse. what I see there is kind of like usually your cup would be full, you know what I mean, of all kinds of stuff and etc. This in a sense is kind of like a repression. It's kind of stagnation in a sense, and I can totally see that now that she's been found, which I honestly don't think they thought she was going to be. I think they're kind of at a standstill. They, this way the cup is kind of runneth over in a sense, not the exact meaning, but flow, connections, that kind of stuff. This is a disconnect. This is a stagnation. In my personal, just off this card, I'm feeling an oh shit vibe. Like it's been discovered. You know what I mean? Yeah. King of Wands in reverse. And this is definitely, I would lean towards, I call him Dinkus, and I know it's Dinkins, but, I don't really mind making fun of people that hurt children. But that's just me. So, I know everybody's a human. This is somebody who's very narcissistic, heartless. It's all about them. And that makes a lot of sense. In this lineup, he didn't care. He wanted his pleasures. Period, point blank. And it's ended him up with this stagnation, with this pause. And I don't even think it's just him in it. I think he's scared shitless, but I think that there's other players involved as well. I'm not surprised the narcissist card came out at all. Selfish, self-absorbed. Don't even have really the ability to feel empathy. Because if you could, you couldn't murder a child. You couldn't hurt a child. Holy cowabunga! That is way too many cards. They just attacked me. Alright. Put these babies back in there. Shuffle them up. Oof. I think what really worries me is that he won't get life. I don't know why that just came to my mind, but it did. Kind of like this, oh God. Please don't be child abuse resulting in death and... Come on, Breasia, baby. Yeah, that's because we're getting his stuff. 7 of Wands is coming up. Kind of in that defense position. Everyone's attacking me. Yeah, everyone's mad at you. No doubt. So, I mean, this is being like taking a stand and being very defensive and challenging. And this man, like coming with this narcissist card and these cards, he doesn't have it in him to understand what he's done wrong and what he's done to this little girl. So, in my opinion, what I feel is he feels like he has to take a stand. He feels like, I'm going to challenge you if you come at me. I'm going to do, I don't know, very, very not good personality. Usually that would mean, I'm taking a stand for myself. I'm standing up for myself. Which I guess in a sense he could be trying to do. That's usually what you do in court. But I think it goes beyond that in a sense also. Knight of Swords coming in. That's interesting. Not that I expect certain cards, but this is someone very opinionated, reactive. This is kind of someone who takes action. There's also a little bit of immaturity. Knights are immature. kind of think before acting, that kind of stuff. I have not felt another male presence, and I honestly don't with this card. As odd as it sounds, this is a male. This is a male energy card. I'm feeling female energy. That's just me, especially with kind of like the way I look at this card. One of the words that stands out to me is opinionated. Is you know, I don't know, not really willing to listen to someone else, but it's their way. And this could also, I don't know, I really am feeling a female vibe from that, but it could also follow into his arrogance. This is a very arrogant person. God, I got so many cards flipping at once. I'm even being gentle with them. Do you see? How many is that? Too many. This one's standing out. So we got the Sun in reverse. I'm really not liking this card because of the man and the woman in it, and kind of just like their nonchalant body language. Of course, that's not what the sun means. I know that. Oh, I'm getting there. Again, in reverse. Especially with the two people, this is also a very arrogant card. Impatience. Very vain. And I think this goes with the person we all kind of suspect, Mom, and him at the same time. They are so arrogant. They do not think they are touchable, especially her. And what gets me is, there we go, a couple. Alright. So we have the Ace of Swords, followed by the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. I'm throwing stuff. So Ace of Swords is pretty much, I really see it like, of course, I see visions, like, I don't know, like, almost like her, no, this is not what the card means, I'll get there, but kind of like her exposing herself. Here I am, you know, coming up, kind of, even after death, kind of like with a fight, like, here I am, I'm right here. And this is victory, triumph, and that's really what I see, is she was found. They were so arrogant, all of this stuff, and she rose above that. She rose through the ashes, and I know it's not a full victory, but at the same time, she was found. And that's, you know, there's no more wonder of where did this baby girl go? What happened to her? We know now. With the Hierophant reverse, we have a lot of weakness. Restrictions, that kind of stuff. It can be kind of turning away from your religion, also turning away from what you know is right, wrong, upside down moral compass, bad advice, if you will. I don't think they thought that she would be found. And the feeling I am getting, even though I am nervous about the life sentence, I do think at least he will pay for this. Let's hope she does too, but the system has a way of being like, oh, she lost her daughter, so we're not going to push that kind of stuff, even though she put her daughter in a situation. I think it should be, honestly, you're just as responsible. You put your daughter in the line of fire. There you go. 10 of Wands in reverse. This kind of means either way. It's kind of walking away from a situation. Or heavy burden kind of thing. But this right here is kind of taking on too much, dropping the ball. I've said before, I felt like he kept her somewhere. I felt like she was being, I think they planned to use her for money, for benefits. And yeah, honestly, I think so much attention got out there and so much stuff happened that, I guess I'll use the quote, he dropped the ball. He went and did away with her in hopes that she would not be found. I think he really thought that he was going to jail just for, not registering, and that would be that, and they wouldn't find her, and they would be on. But he fucked up. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Ace of Pentacles, hold on, let me look at this card real quick. I don't like what I see there. I don't like it at all. That hand holding that pentacle, almost like they've got money in their hands or something like that. This little girl paid with their life, and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, I feel like they felt like they were going to have gain from her. Like, you see that hand holding that pentacle, okay, money, whatever. It's kind of like new financial endeavors. And unfortunately, I felt like she was their new financial endeavor. And then what gets me is, I know this isn't kind of like the area she was found, but they thought that, here we go, we're going to make money off of her. And then they ended up having to hide her. It really irked me too. And freedom of speech, I'm going to say it. Because I watched the press release, like when she was found, and they're talking about, oh, this poor mother, and she's just been helping so much and just doing all this stuff, when there are literally viral videos saying the exact opposite. But whatever. What do I know? Seven of Swords in reverse. So to me, it almost looks like a wannabe cleanup job. I guess they didn't, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing, but you know what I mean. This can be like regrets, postponements. I am seeing, in a sense, cleaning up the scene. Like I said, I truly think they held her somewhere. They kept her somewhere. There was some kind of delay with actually before he did what he did to her. Coward. I mean, wait, can you really call yourself a man if you kill an innocent child? There we go. I was hoping that card would come out. Judgment. Judgment, motherfucker. On all of you. I'm not even saying just Dinkins. Judgment. Even if the police don't arrest you, I don't care what your religious belief is. Karma is a bitch. And not only, yeah, is he going to face judgment? Is he going to face court? But I think we all know that she is facing worldwide judgment. And I'm not even really one to be like, oh, judgmental about that stuff. But this I am. Okay? This is kind of like a, how do you put it? What it kind of is like the end of time, when you're going to be judged at the end of your life. And personally, I wouldn't want to be in y'all's shoes when that day comes. His judgment, I'm seeing more, like I said, within the courtroom, within that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, no matter what your religious belief is, no matter what, you pay for what you did. You pay for being a good or bad person. And I also see that kind of as, oh God, this kind of bothers me. I just looked at this. I hope you guys can see this. If you can see down here, look at the headstones. And then look up here. I mean, I know he's like tooting his little horn, but like I said, I see things differently. I see nope. Because you have blood on your hands. Literally. Ooh, that one wanted to come out, didn't it? The full new adventures, new endeavors, spontaneous, that kind of stuff, fresh beginnings. I kind of wish I could see it that way. Alright. Y'all want to know what I see? Maybe. So with this coming on, the Ace of Pentacles, this kind of regrets, oh shit, I'm getting caught. You're going to meet your judgment day. I hate to say this. Well, I don't even hate to say this, but I almost wonder if he's not going to pull that I'm a brand new man. I was a fool. I did stupid things. I need therapy. I need this. I need that. But I also see that if he had had half a chance, he would have ran away. I also see this, because you can see these two ways, as a certain birth giver who thinks that she's on a new embarkment. He's over there going, shit, I'm an idiot. I'm going to change my ways, or at least try to pretend I'm changing my ways. And she's over there going, woohoo! And trust me, I know most people do not read cards like I do. I know that. Never been a doubt in my mind. Justice. Thank you, Lord. We got judgment and justice. I like that. Well, we know that Dinkins is there. This is rightness, truth, balance, justice, the law coming in. I am hoping this is followed by more than just Dinkins. Because what I'm kind of seeing, and I'm really hoping my cards tell me what's in my gut, is I think she really thought that she's past this, that he's, you know what I mean? He's gonna, I've changed, man. I'm better, this and this and this. And I think that I think justice is coming in, and I hope it's not just for him. I mean, there's always two sides to every story, but I can guarantee if somebody was out with signs saying justice for my daughter, I wouldn't attack them. That's weird. Here we go. Justice to the moon. I'm liking this. I am. Of course, I love the moon card, but you know. So this is kind of like what's, it can be kind of like an illusion, leads to higher knowledge, stuff is kind of revealed, in a sense. I've always kind of thought of it as what's in, you know, it can mean different things, but I've always kind of thought about it as what's in the dark will be brought to light, which is awesome, followed by this Justice card. Next we have the King of Swords. Upright, especially followed by this Justice and this moon. What I'm seeing with the King of Swords is he is stern. He is an individual that he finds the truth. He finds out what's going on. He is extremely intellectual, and part of me feels like this individual, and though he may be in the police force, he may be a detective, something like that, I think he's on to more than just Dinkins. I think he's searching, he's trying to find the evidence, possibly, because the crazy thing is, I mean, we can all know it. It can be common sense that something was awry, but without hard evidence, they can't do anything. So this may be one of those instances where you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Flipper. I had 3 flippers. Alright. I'm going to put those back in, shuffle them up again. I kind of really just like to do one card at a time. Sometimes I'll do multiple ones. Like if I see them and they hit me like a ton of bricks, I'll be like, heck yeah, I'm keeping those. Flipper again. And I'm not even joking, that one flipped the last time I saw it. So we have Temperance in reverse. Temperance would usually be, you know, I'm kind of feeling like some impatience, possibly. Such a pretty card, though, isn't it? I like to look at him, how she's pouring the water in. But this way, it would almost be like it's being emptied. I'm trying to see what else I can see in this card. Might give me a sign. Give me a sign. So yeah, definitely impatience, imbalanced. Kind of what was going on. One thing that stands out to me with this, and I think about it as like a rush decision, though I think this was a plot out and everything like that. I think there was a rush of a decision to go ahead and get rid of Breasia. But with this lineup right here, I think that somebody knows that somebody was impatient and did what they did. My video's already going a little long, so I'm going to do one more But yeah, guys, I mean, I've said girlfriend before, I've said mom, that kind of stuff. I do feel a very strong, jealous female energy. I can't quite pinpoint, but I can tell you now that her mother gives me the EBGBs. Something that does not sit right with me with that. People deal with grief in all different kinds of ways, and I know that. I absolutely know that. But there's weird and there's what the fuck. There we go. I'm going to turn it upside down. Alright, so we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Usually this would kind of be like a meditation, a timeout when it's upright. This way, or more leaning towards, I don't know, to me I'm seeing like a family ripped apart in a sense. This is, kind of isolation, blocked mind, that kind of stuff. And then honestly what I'm seeing here is, of course I'm not going to be all, oh, the mother. This man took away somebody's loved one. And now, I know this isn't the jail card, but now he's in isolation. And I don't think he's the only one. I think mentally, the other person involved is in some source of isolation, and that can lead to a lot of kind of crazy behavior, I guess you could say. This is just kind of being out of your mind. Just kind of like an isolated mind. Missing a sense of reality is the way I see that. Which to me goes hand in hand with, oh my god, we didn't think we were going to get caught, and here we are. I mean, people really don't think you're going to get caught. There you go. So we got the Two of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards, actually. I like the way he's like looking at his little paradise and all that. I mean, not like my favorite card, but you know what I'm saying. And this is kind of like choices that need to be made. I got a lot of decisions to make, that kind of stuff. With kind of corresponds with him. So this is the jail card, but the isolation card. Trying to figure out a way to get himself the hell out of what he got himself into. So what we got from my thing here is I do think that they are on to her. I think they are, like I said, and I'm hoping I'm right on this one. Most of the time I hope I'm wrong. I'm really hoping that they are just keeping her close to monitor the hell out of her and to wait for her to slip up. There you go. The Devil. Shocking, huh? What bothers me with this a lot is the way she passed away. It's just, you know what I mean? It can be ravaged violence. It can be... It's honestly just... It's not always a terrible guard. Not always. But... Would you guys stop it? In this kind of sense, it's, I see kind of like ravage, that kind of stuff. It can be very obsessed with things. What bothers me here is the people in chains. I know there's a male and a female, but I've said before that I thought he kept her somewhere, and I think he was obsessed with her, and he was absolutely disgusting. Just not a good human being. The feelings I get from him when I look at his picture, and I don't say this often. I mean, you know what I mean? I've seen pictures of Ted Bundy. I've seen pictures of all kinds of people. This man makes me feel uncomfortable. Not that the other ones didn't. but on a whole other level uncomfortable. Even his picture gives me the willies. Hello, card. What do we got here? All right, so we got the Page of Wands popping up in here. Page of Wands. This is somebody kind of, very creative, going for your dreams, your desires. This is kind of weird, but it's kind of like someone who's younger, adventurous, learn from their mistakes, have to make the mistakes to learn from them. But what I'm seeing is this Dinkins guy didn't learn anything. I think he is very demented in his mind. And, I guess creativity is a key word that could go in there. But, not that creative. I see this more, I know this sounds weird, as his arrogant self, of how he perceives himself. Like, in reality, this is who he is. And this is his perception of himself. I'm going to do 4 more, okay, guys? I'm a little rusty, but hopefully... I'm hoping the quality's a little better, too, but anyway. Come on, Breasia, baby girl. Tell me something. All right. 4 of Pentacles. So what this would be is, you see how he's all like sitting on his little throne there and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know it's upside down right now. But, just on his high horse, that's what I see. Like, look at me, look at my riches, look at, I hate these vibes. I'm gonna need to shower when I'm done with this. Just, what the hell? Hey, get back over there. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking. It's just such an arrogant card. Alright, so what I'm seeing with this in the reverse position is kind of this, honestly, I'm feeling jealousy, like, over financial stuff. And I kind of feel like, yes, he had his perversions, but I think he thought his perversions could make him some money. And I don't think he was, I don't know for a fact, I don't think he was the hardest worker. I think that he was jealous of people that had things. And he had a very big sense of who he, I don't know, very big ego. Sorry, that one took me a minute. I was trying to find words. Because it's been so long since I've done this. Most of them I'm like, yep. But it's like riding a bike. I'll be good by a couple days. Way too many. Hold on, 3 more. That one is yelling at me. Oh, we have missed a victory. So, we have the 6 of Wands. This would usually be somebody walking in, being celebrated. Look at you. Victorious. Very popular. That kind of stuff. He's walking in with his glory and all this kind of stuff. And I just got this weird feeling that, He might actually talk. And in his mind, that would make him victorious and brave and all this kind of stuff. Let's pray he does. But I think he might bust the bubble on some stuff. Do I think he is this knight in shining armor walking in with his da-da-da-da-da? Absolutely not. But in his head, I think that if he gives up enough information, he's going to be like, yeah, look at me. Very narcissistic personality. We have to remember we're dealing with that. So whenever I pull these certain cards, I keep reminding myself that I am dealing with a narcissist. I am dealing with narcissist energy. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. Here we go. Narcissist energy. Selfish. Intolerant in a sense. It can mean all kinds of stuff, really. But what I'm seeing here is, I think, God, with these pentacles, I really think this had a lot more to do with money than people think. He's very domineering, very weak-willed. Naturally, for a narcissist, they can't take criticism. They can't take that kind of stuff. He had a lot to do with this. Do I think it was all alone? No. But do I think he was the key player and he wanted Breasia? Absolutely. Alright, guys. Last card. Alright, there we go. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm telling y'all, money. Money, money, money. And guess who's getting that money with her little charities and shit? Lazy. That's what I see with this. Lazy. Doesn't want to work. I think she is. And I know I'm going from him to her to him to her. But to me, this is someone who doesn't want to do their work. Doesn't want to go get a job. Doesn't want to go do anything. And she is going to reap the benefits of her deceased child. And I hope like hell that lineup I got where that I truly feel somebody's onto her sees this. She does not need money. I think this started about money, and I think it's continuing about money. The thought and the grief and the stuff for Breasia, in my opinion, is an act. I don't even think he's just a narcissist. I think she is too. Well, I really hope I did all right on this one. Like I said, this is my first reading in a while. I know I didn't do as many cards because I really feel like I got what I needed. And I do, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that that the mother pays for what she did. I'm not saying that she's the one that killed her daughter, but she's the one that put her daughter in a position to be killed. So on that note, I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. It is so nice to be back. Love you guys bunches, and I think I always forget to say this. If you like me, go ahead and subscribe, and to my returning subscribers, I love you guys so much, and you know I do. You guys have a wonderful night. Be nice to each other.